Good morning, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event, believe it or not. Yes, Mega Masters isn't over, but Tetris waits for no one. We gotta start this thing. You know, we can't wait for Mega Masters and all these, top player privilege type players to decide when they're able to play. We gotta start Masters. We're doing it. Good morning, Kingsman. Thanks for the sub on Twitch. Appreciate that. But let's give you a sense of just kind of what we're doing today. I got a few things to tell you first before we get into the Tetris action. First of all, this is our bracket. And you'll notice there's some new colors on there. We have kept, or at least modified our, we've kept the orange, blue, green, red. Switched the blue and green. They're a little different. Red's a little different. They're all a little different. But we've added additional colors, and that's honestly for the player's convenience. Because remember how we were doing it before? We're like, oh, it's orange prelim A and green preliminary B. Well, now there's no more A and B. There's just 8 colors. That makes sense. Cole, Bucket, the player, put that notion in my ear. And I was like, you know what? Maybe we should add additional colors. So now the additional colors are yellow, purple, aqua, and pink. So we've got now orange, yellow, blue, purple, green, aqua, red, and pink. The colors come from the NES color palette, except for the yellow one. It doesn't do yellow very well. So I did the yellow that they had, and then I darkened it just a little bit. But it comes from the NES color palette, so that's pretty good. I'm not necessarily 100% committed to the versions of green and blue, especially, that are on here, but we'll give it a shot. Why not? Mega's not over yet, so we're going to get into that, right? We're going to get into that. But first, I want to show you what we're doing today. Then we'll talk about the upcoming schedule. What we're doing today is, what are we doing? Pink. Oh, wrong one. Pink. There it is. It's going to be Andrey versus Maisie. And then the winner will take on O. I had to rush this last night, so everything's not perfect. But imagine not being perfect on the internet. I'm sure it'll be great today. I'm wholly unprepared. But anyway, yeah, the bottom, it's going to be match 8, match 16. This will eventually go into a match that goes up against Blue Scooty, who has still, well, maybe I shouldn't give any spoilers. But yeah, Blue Scooty's still active in a 3rd place match for Mega Masters. But that's all we've got left in Mega Masters. Oh, let's talk about that right now. The schedule. Okay, here it is. You can see Mega Masters finale is the 5th one down. So we're actually going to do 4 streams before Mega Masters finale. 2 of them Masters events, 2 of them Das Masters events, in which Scooty, who's still an active 3rd place match player, will be playing a Das Masters match in May before finishing the April Mega Masters. But whatever, it's fine. Today, Andrey, Maisie versus, and then winner versus O. Later today, there's a Das Masters match that is going to be just a solo match, round 1. Thanks, guys. It's good if we can get 2, but anyway, it's fine. It's going to be Joshua Tolles versus Miles in Das Masters. That's later today. I will have slept a bunch between now and then. And then tomorrow, 7 p.m. prime time here in the U.S., not so prime time, a little past prime time in Europe. Aqua Masters, Wallband, Firedox, and Deck. And then Friday, we'll have Das Masters Green. That's going to be Tegamek, Blue Scooty, and AV Geek. It's going to be a heck of a Das Masters match. Then that Mega Masters finale, that is going to happen at 1 p.m. on Saturday. It's going to be the 3rd place match first, Blue Scooty versus Neko. And then the finals, Dog versus Sidnev. And then an Aqua Das Masters is also coming up on Tuesday, Wallband of Means Egg Scotto. So that is what is coming up. That is the lay of the land. That's the colors. That's the whole deal. That is what's happening. Now, let me just do one real quick thing here because I gotta adjust my game scene here. I forgot how Masters works, so I gotta do. All right, Andrey there, and then yeah, Maisie over here. So it's what, 22 then 27? Is that what it is? Yeah, 22 and 27. So just bear with me for a moment while I fix my scene. It was late last night that I realized, oh yeah, this is tomorrow morning. So I was like up all night doing my game scenes. And the problem is that I have an active Mega Master, so I had to make an entirely new scene collection. Oh, it was a big mess. But we're getting it done. We got Tetris for the people. Tetris for you are the people, and you need your Tetris. And I am here to deliver it to you. Okay, there's that, and then let me do this one. Sorry, you don't see what I'm doing, but that's the point. Alright, we should be starting in a moment, and then I will... Look at this, 2 rollers. Rolling in the deep. Alright. I think that is good. Just about. Oh, stencils, guys. Why are we having stencil issues? Why are why are you doing this to me? Guys, you gotta get your stencils going, dudes. I mean, for real. Like, I can't fix it every time. All right, Andrey, can you play your game because you're just not on stencil? Can you play your game? That way I can fix. I'll fix it for you, but can you just play a game? Thank you. Just practice, and I will fix your stencil. Holy crap! All right, I'm trying. It's 8 in the morning and I'm fixing stencils. We have to, the whole Tetris community, we got to have a come to Jesus talk about your stencils because I can't keep doing this. Okay. All right, that'll do. All right, that'll do. That'll do. Maisie, I hope to God you're on stencil. I'm gonna check right now. Oh wait, I did it on the wrong game. Hold on. Oh, for goodness sake. But 22 and then 27. Here we go. 27. All right, let me just make sure I did the right side here. Stencil. Yeah, I did. Maisie, please be on stencil. Please. Okay, just can you play a game just so I can check because it's going to bother me. All right, Maisie's on. That's cool. All right. Is the May tournament before finishing Mega Masters? No, we've just decided to preemptively end Mega Masters without any conclusion, and we're just going to start May. What do you think? Yeah, of course that's what's happening. Of course. Yes. Okay. Looks like okay, we are good. I'm going to go ahead and give you some pieces. Players, there they are. And while you're putting the pieces in, well, I don't know. I just look. I don't run it against the stencil, but yeah, no, that's fine. You have a good point. I should notice. I'm just thinking about, oh, you know, the game is vaguely over on the left side, and it's, you know, it looks like about the right shape, but I'm not examining it to make sure everything's set already. Maybe I should do that, like, but that's fine. Don't worry. I'm not calling you out, except I am. Okay. It's 8 in the morning. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me just do one thing, and let's see. There's this and that. Andrey makes a good point, though. It's like nobody tells me during quals that there's a problem with my stencil, and you know you've really said something there. You've made a good point. But yeah, I'm not checking 100% that it's like everything's to the pixel. So, but now we're gonna start doing that. Now we're gonna start. There's $5 in the prize pool already. I haven't even talked about the prize pool, but we will do that. You know the rules. These are the rules. Prizes. There's a prize pool. Use the Matcherino command. The second link is the one for May. The first one is for Mega Masters. I didn't even go through any of that. It's 8 a.m. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I got thrown off by stencil. Also, Vanny, in case I tap, yeah, you're fine, Maisie. You're perfect. There are people that don't even put their hands on stream. It's fine. They should, but I'm just too nice to, or exasperated to get into it. Rogue Potato with the contribution to the prize pool as well. Anyway, we had serial number with the $5, 2222 from Rogue Potato. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start and just get this underway. And then just kind of start, and then Tetris will have begun. It is Andrey versus Maisie, round one of the Masters event for May. Let's get it started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We've got codes, folks. Claim codes are there to be done. So if you want to do the claim codes, that would be amazing. There's 50 codes. That is a test that Matcherino puts us through every single event to make sure that we can still get 50 people to go to a website and click a button. So use the Matcherino command, go to the second link, that is the prize pool for May, and go ahead and click on claim code. There's 48 left. Trebus, Ramble on Ian. I'm always saying Ramble on Ian, but I know it's Ramble on Ian, but my mind wants to say the other thing. Chroma, also thank you. Okay, on the left side, it is Andrey. What happened to Andrey? Well, Andrey is here playing Tetris. Let me just filter my little thing here. Pink. There it is. Now we know all the facts about Andrey. Seed number 22 in this tournament from Russia has a PB of 1.71 million. That is good for about 50th on the overall PB list. A former Challenger Circuit winner, two-time Future Circuit winner. Looking for his first top 8. Has played in Mega Masters all 4 years, 2023 through 2025. Also played in the CT Russia kind of online regional in 2021. And a regular, a fixture over at Classic Tetris League, and the wearer of one of our the greatest shirts really in all of CTM history, the little banana shirts, and I like it a lot. 132 here for Andrey, 167 for Maisie, who qualified into this tournament into seed number 27. Oh, by the way, Andrey's qualifier was 1.24 million. That is the average of his best 2 games in a 60-minute qualifier. Maisie qualified into seed number 27 with a 1.19. All right, Maisie with the drop of that J piece to the left. And that is going to be something he's going to have to deal with. 218 for him, 180 for Andrey. Anyway, Maisie qualified in with a 1.19 from France, has an overall PB of 1.51 million. That's good for about 70th on the PB list. Former Future Circuit winner. In fact, that was in March of 2025, the most recent Future Circuit. Also played in back-to-back Mega Masters this year and last year. And I believe this is Maisie's first, someone will correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is Maisie's first appearance in regular Masters. I think that's true. Also played in the France regionals in 2023-2024. I don't know if he plans on playing on the upcoming one that's in Paris this weekend. But has played the last 2 years, so maybe he will. No, does not plan to. Uh-oh. 316 for Maisie, 301 for Andrey. Keep those claim codes coming in fast and hot. 341 for Maisie, 303 for Andrey. Oh, Andrey's all right. Yeah, we'll that's fine. We'll have him switch it next game. 331 for Andrey, 387 Maisie. Yes, at this time it is. If you're watching this after the fact, it's May 7th, and the Mega Masters stream is on the 11th. Just a question: who put the no tickling the controller voice this stream? Vandy, can you answer? What do you mean, who put it? I don't know. I mean, I put it. What do you mean, who put it? 380 for Andrey, 434 for Maisie. Remember, this is best of 5. Codes are coming in. Remember, if you want to support the prize pool, go to, we'll use the Matcherino command while you're watching here on Twitch and on YouTube. We're still actively, since Mega Masters is open, we're still actively collecting contributions for Mega Masters. So the ctm.gg/Matcherino, that still goes to Mega Masters right now. 530 for Maisie, 451 for Andrey. When did you put it and why? I mean, I feel like I'm being interrogated, random stuff, but there's an annoying voice that I put on, like a vocal effect that I put on that says no to, you know, why is he tickling the controller? And people don't like that voice. They don't like it, and so they're willing to pay a lot of their channel points not to have it for one stream. 460 for Andrey, 555 into 19 for Maisie. There is a Tetris 580, so a pretty healthy transition for Maisie. Tetris for Andrey right after getting into 19. He's at 487. You know, answer this. Why? I need to, like, all right, calm down. It's fine. 519 for Andrey, 609 Maisie. Tetris, Maisie, 634. So the Mega Masters Finals, you can find it on the Twitch schedule. You can find it on the YouTube Live tab. You can find it on the Discord events. It is Saturday at 18 UTC. 666 for Maisie, 604. Bacon, you got scammed out of your points? How'd you get scammed out of your points? Tetris Maisie, 723, 659 for Andrey. This is the final before the third place match. No, Junior, the third place match is first. It's the undercard, right? I mean, what an undercard. You know, Scooty versus Neko, just two like top 5 Tetris players, whatever. There's the undercard. 843 for Maisie, 750 for Andrey. WD Subia says, Vandy, this is so early, I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, that's my plan. I got 90 minutes of sleep. Is it my birthday? It's my birth month. 24th is my birthday. 875 for Maisie, 761 for Andrey. They are 2 lines apart. And Maisie has a 100,000 point lead. That's right, Junior. Scooty versus Neko, 1 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, 1800 UTC. That's all the ways to do it. $9.48 for Maisie on 26. Yeah, I was not expecting to get one scheduled so early in the month and then so early in the day, but here we are. But yeah, I got about 90 minutes of sleep. This is my problem. If I have an early morning meeting, it was even when like I was a working man. If I had an early meeting, I could not sleep the night before the meeting because I'm just so anxious about missing it. B33 entry into 29 for Maisie. That's very healthy. We'll see what he can do here. He's got that 1.51 PB. He's already got a 1.1 into 29 with 100 lines to go of 29, and he's looking crisp. Okay, that's going to be a top out for Maisie, actually, a B42. So Andrey in a chase down situation needs a B43, is at 970 and not going to be able to chase it down. So Maisie is going to survive game one. And Andrey, can you turn off your hertz and input display? I believe your hertz and input display are on, according to Tetris, or either your height. One of those is on. Oh no, they're not on. Tetris, what are you talking about? Why are you? No, they're not. Tetris, what are you doing, man? Is it Maisie? Is it one of them? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. I got debated by Tetris, so sorry about that. Man, Andrey's under the attack. Under attack right now from everybody. Stencil, hertz and input display. It's not right. He's an innocent man. All right. New pieces players. DDC898. Yeah, of course, Tetris slinks away. Yeah, it's not incremented. It was re-rolled. You're new. It's okay. So, Maisie, I think this is your first appearance, right? In a Masters event, not that non-Mega Masters, right? I think so. Anyway, check. All right, so there you go, a debut, DDC898. That's like easy stream title for Dan V. All right, let's get both these players started. Game number 2. Tyler's in VC with me. He said he was going to lie to Vandy for fun. Are you lying? Because don't do that. Oh, it was on, but Andrey turned it off. Okay, got it. Got it. All right. All right. Don't ever lie to me for fun during a stream. I don't like that. You don't lie. I believe you. What's ranking? Yeah, RK is the premier poll. It's ranking. Pumpy, I know you're probably going to have a problem with, the official branding guidelines. I am not putting PP and a number after it. Okay, Pumpy? I'm not putting that. So I'm just putting it as their rank, and I need it to be short. I don't have a lot of characters to spare. Okay. Yeah, I'm not putting PP numbers on the game screen. Let's chat after this. Oh. Well, what 2-letter word can I use? What 2-letter abbreviation can I use? Just tell me what it is right now. It's their ranking. 139 for Maisie, 139. Or I could just not put it on there. It's the first time putting it on there. And if it's going to be a whole thing, I would just prefer not to put it on there. 162 for Maisie, 162 for Andrey. It's only 2 more letters. Oh, okay. You're going to tell me how many letters it is, Mqisie. Yeah, because I haven't thought about it in advance, right? That some players might have like a star after their name with more letters and numbers, and then we can't fit everything. It's only 2 more letters, guys. Everybody, listen, I'm cranky. It's 8 a.m. I'm on 1 hour of sleep. Okay? Don't. Like, you assume I haven't thought about how many letters it is. It's my... Yeah, it's my pink bracket rant, okay? This is officially part of the red bracket, or formerly part. It's my pink bracket rant. 286 from Maisie, 264 from Andrey. Oh, I am... I'm not angry, but... Oh, no. Andrey opens up that right side. Needs a quick bar or something. Trying to skim this away. Get something to the left. Trying to keep this open. Has brought it down a few lines, though, so this is now, you know, a little easier. But needs to uncover. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness, that left side is going to be a problem, and Andrey knows it. Oh, no, that's going to be a top-out for Andrey at 277. And Maisie is good in game number 2. New colors. Yeah, we have new colors. Let's these players new. It's not, it's additional colors, right? So now we still have our, there's our seed, by the way, 9B252E. But yeah, we have orange and blue are still there. We've inserted yellow and purple, and then green and red are still there. We've inserted aqua and pink. It makes it easier scheduling for the players. 9B252E. I am good, guys. I don't know what your problem is. Tiny Speaker says, what is this emote with the chicken sandwich emote? What is this? Everybody's interrogating me this morning. What is this emote? Why is this thing there? All right, let's go. Game number 3. Andrey versus Maisie. Game 3. PR. Pumpy, you think PR, but the problem is there's something called a PB, and a lot of people think PR means personal record or something like that, because PR, like in a lot of things, is their personal record, which people will confuse with PB, and then what is PR? But RK, someone guessed it immediately without my even explaining it. I did think about PR. But I know you want it to be branded there. I could put an entire slide with some lawyer speak on there if you'd like. You make the slide, I'll put it on. Yeah, PR means personal record in cubing competitions. It's amphibolous. 76,000 for Maisie, 91,000 for Andrey. Uh-oh, Maisie now in a bit of a... Oh, no, it's going to be a top out for Maisie at 76,000, and Andrey is on the board. Three letter. I'm not putting I'm not putting 3 letters. So, because I have too much information. If somebody's won a Masters, there's too much information for 3 letters. So, I'll just leave it off. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, looks like both players have signaled ready. Both players are on seed. So let's go ahead and get game number 4 going. Oh, make the text scroll, Mari. Yeah, it's a graphic. It's not text, it's a graphic. Is it possible to put it below the name area? No, because then the immersion is gone. You understand? We want stuff above and below the whole thing. No. Yeah, it is game number 4. Andrey needs to win this one to stay in the tournament. Otherwise, it'll be a very early exit. Now, the winner of this is going to take on O. Did you know Grand Design's recently finished collecting every NES game? Oh, that's fun. And expensive. All right, we are underway. Maisie 118 through 25, 96,000 for Andrey. All right, 148 for Maisie, 146 for Andrey. Tetris, Maisie, 179, 177. Now it's the same lines, and Andrey is ahead by a little less than a Tetris. Tetris is on 18, worth 22,800. All right, Maisie in a bit of a high dig here. Gonna bring it down, though, fairly quickly, fairly easily. 232 for Maisie, 272 for Andrey. Good morning, cat surgery. $284 Maisie, $340 for Andrey. So Andrey's pulled out to a bit of a lead. Who is the best player on emulator? I don't know what that means. Presumably, if every player were on emulator, like there's no. I mean, who's the best player who does not play on emulator? I mean, presumably, there's no special emulator skills. I don't understand what you mean. 359 for Maisie, 459 for Andrey. Andrey, 100,000 point lead. I mean, presumably, if everyone played on emulator, all the best players would be the best emulator players. $452 Maisie, 506 for Andrey. All right, so Andrey with a little bit of a slowdown as we approach level 19, and this may allow Maisie to even it up a bit. Maisie is into 19 at 505. Andrey, let's see, yeah, he's going to build with 2 rows off the bottom. Gets a Tetris into 19 at 581. Maisie up a little bit high on this 19 board. All right, Maisie working this down. Meanwhile, Andrey out to over a 100,000 point lead. About 100 and, you know, what, 100 now? Okay, lines are even now. About 130,000 point lead for Andrey. Maisie's dug out, gets a Tetris 561, 692 for Andrey. All right, a skimming a Tetris there for Andrey, 790, 629 for Maisie. All right, Maisie kind of a dead drop there of that J piece. It's going to cause a gap in the stack, which turns into a line dependency, but he gets the line, gets a triple, 668 Maisie, 824 Andrey, who has got holes in multiple rows and columns. Maisie with a Tetris. So this is the opportunity Maisie needs. Sort of come back, close this gap a bit. Because Andrey's still digging a bit and a little bit of a spire brewing in 6 and 7. Tetris Maisie, 795. There's another one, 827. Andrey at 846. Still stuck in this dig. Tetris Maisie now in the lead, but a few lines ahead as well. And this is just an endless dig for Andrey, and he really needs to be out of it soon because he's just about 16 lines away from 29. And that speed increase and kind of the board going in the wrong direction. There's a nice triple to bring it down. Let's see if he can get out of this substantially before 29 hits. 3 rows to go. Maisie is in with the max out A36. Tetris Maisie A72. And Andrey gets a long bar into 29. He's at 930. Now he's got to bring this down, and the board just going in the wrong direction. That's going to be a top out for Andrey. And Maisie is good in game number 4, and we'll be moving on to the top 24. So GG's Andrey, GG's Maisie. Sorry I yelled at you about your stencil. I didn't yell at you, but I had only been up 10 minutes by the time I had done that. And then sorry, Tetris, if he made you mad. Okay, so let me go ahead and report this match to the proper Tetris authorities. And then we will do O versus Maisie in a minute. Yeah, it sure is, Dan V, but there's no alternative. Otherwise, we just extend May into infinity, and I don't want to do that. So we're just getting it done. But the remaining players in Mega Masters will not play their May matches before they play Mega Masters. Like, I won't. I don't even think it would happen just naturally, but even if it did, I wouldn't let it. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. This guy. It's going from pink bracket, right? Pink, 22 to 11. Oh, and I got to report this. Where's my stupid thing? There it is. I forgot how this works. Okay, so this is 1, Maisie 3, monthly Tetris. Thank you. Have a nice day. All right, let me refresh some streams here. Chefo. I put Chefo in the description because it's just putting the word O is like, why is there an O in there? You know? At least people remember him by Chefo, but you just put one letter in there, people don't know what that means. I think I can flip that. Oh, we've got a bag. What's he putting in a bag? What's he taking out of a bag? What is coming out of the bag? Some sort of pimp hat or something. What is happening? I don't know what he's taking. Oh no, it's like a neck. It's like if you're on the airplane and you got that neck thing so your neck doesn't fall. Yeah, neck pillow. There it is. Excuse me. All right, and I have a feeling I'm going to need to check stencil. Hey, what's up? Good morning, Laurie. Mr. Brain, what's going on? The neck pillow. All right. He's looking good. Hey, we're going to check your stencil. Should we check your stencil? Do you need to warm up at all? See how it looks. Oh, it looks. You got a B plus. B plus. It's good. Good enough. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if Pumpy's still here. I don't know what 2 letters to put there because I understand you don't want to genericize your thing because you don't want to be like the aspirin of Tetris rankings, right? I mean, are there other ranking systems out there, though, that you're competing with? I don't know. Do you need to differentiate? Use a literal pumpy heart and the number sign? Oh, the heart number? Maybe the whole thing needs a rebrand. Because, like, why stick with Premiere with an E? Oh, I guess he's got the URL, though. That's the problem. You know. B plus in an Asian household? Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't know O had a tiger mom. Oh, my goodness. Man, I'm telling your mom. Oh my goodness. No filter in the morning. All right, I'm going to give you guys some pieces. D46725. The ladder is not random. The ladder holds instruments. It is an instrument holder. It's instrumental to O's room. True. All right, D46725. I'm also trying to not do the countdown verbally for games 2 through 5, and I'm going to stop doing it and see if anyone notices. Anyway, players, yeah, make sure you're going by the text countdown, okay? D46725. Okay, both players are ready. It's O versus Maisie. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left side, it is the very comfortably neck appointed. I don't know what's happening, but he's got a neck pillow. O, aka Chefo. Qualifying into this tournament, seed number 11 with a 1.425. That's the average of his best 2 games in a 60-minute qualifying period. Chefo is from Australia, has an overall PB of 2.11 million. That's good for about 40th on the overall PB list. Is this the top 32 or the top 16? It's the top, it's actually the top 24, actually, but here, we'll just call it round 1. Everybody's why, since when, it's round 2 actually. Since when has Twitch become the executive producer now? You all are executive producing my stream now. YouTube has become mellow, and now Twitch, they're all the executive producers. Anyway, with that 2.11 PB, that's good for about 40th on the overall list. O is the former Future Circuit winner. That was in September 2022. Made the semis in the Masters event in March 2023 versus Doge. That was the month that Doge won the Masters event. Of course, O from Australia. Got a great looking sweater pattern. I'm here for it. A neck pillow and an amazing ladder in the room. So O is quite the character. On the right side, it is Maisie. Maisie's at 165. O at 153. Maisie defeated Andrey to get here to round 2. Qualified into seed number 27 with a 1.19 from France with an overall PB of 1.51 million. That's good for about 70th on the overall list. Won the Future Circuit, is the actual reigning Future Circuit winner, but of course will not be winning the Future Circuit this month. It's played in back-to-back Mega Masters, and this is Maisie's first time or second match in his first Masters event appearance. It's played in the previous 2 regionals in France. And when I asked off stream or on stream, or I wondered, I wonder if he's going to play in France this weekend. Maisie, a little head shake there. So maybe you Maisie fans, you have to maybe wait another year to catch a glimpse of your hero in person. 297 Maisie, 256 for O. YouTube Ogus says we are being neglected by Vandy. Wow, I'm so sorry. What's up, Ogus? Mr. Brain, YouTube people, David D, Lori's hanging out, Dan Vweller is over there policing the chat. Mari is here. Ninja XD Squared Busters, WD Subia, Monkey Divina, Adam Kenobi, All the stars are here on YouTube. 371 for Maisie, 352 for O. I'm a Maisie fan. Arcadian players still represent. I still don't know what Arcadian is, like what the tournament is, but I'm glad Tetris is being played. Is AUS Australia or Austria? I need to make that a command because I use the ISO whatever codes. There are the codes. You can look them up. There they are. How is this also streamed on Classic Tetris 2? Yeah, I'm also streaming to the Classic Tetris 2 YouTube channel. Kind of as a backup. Just in case. I don't know. I'm paranoid now about whatever. So I'm just streaming it to there just as a backup. So AUS is Australia. AUT is Austria. And Austin does not have one of those codes, at least a country code, because it's not a country. Yeah, every time I say, I'm like, I'm not sure what Arcadian is, and someone explains it to me, and then I read it, and then it's like in one eye and out the other. Like I have no, like, oh, it's a modified Swiss tournament. As soon as I see Swiss tournament, everybody, well, if you go back far enough, you realize like, as soon as I hear the word Swiss tournament, I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't understand it. And then my brain shuts down, but I'm glad it's happening. 505 transition for O. He's set up on the left well. It's covered. Maisie in at about 531. There's a Tetris 555. Swiss is amazing. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know what it is. And then what'll happen is someone will explain what Swiss is. And I'll be like, oh, yeah. And I'll nod my head. And then I'll entirely forget what it is. And then 2 weeks later complain that I don't know what Swiss is. That's pretty much that's been my entire life for about 8 years now. 562 for 0611 for Maisie. Yeah, see this and that, the script, this and that is playing out the script. You've fallen into the trap. You've explained Swiss to Vandy. Vandy reads it, nods along, and forgets in 2 weeks what it is. 641 for Maisie. Tetris 669. Oh, set up in the middle gets one 652. Yeah, Travis, you're all falling into the trap. Do you understand? I'm always gonna forget what a Swiss tournament is. You can explain it a million times, but I'm glad it keeps happening. Right? This is a theme in my life that I'm happy that it continues. I could try harder to remember. I could. You're right. I've been derelict in my duties to remember what Swiss is. I'm going to put it in my Anki deck. And you can quiz me tomorrow. We'll see how it is. Well, I need more than 1 day. Anki, right? Spaced repetition. All right, Maisie trying to uncover that right side well. Has his weird spires with inaccessible overhangs. So he's just going to have to burn those away, which he's done or doing very quickly. You play until you lose 3 times, and you play players with the same 1-loss record. Got it. Yeah, I just don't get why you would have stronger players play stronger players, but then weaker players advance to play the stronger players. Why would we eliminate stronger players before we eliminate weaker players? I don't understand that. Maisie 963, 922 for O. They don't get eliminated? Oh. All right. Yeah, see, it's like why... yeah, it's already. Maisie with the max out on 28, 961 for O. Oh, they don't get eliminated? So it's a tournament where no one gets eliminated. Got it. That's fun. A39 for O, A51 for Maisie, who's kind of scrambling up the top here. So a chase down, A54 for O. He doesn't know that he doesn't need a Tetris, so we'll see what happens here. Oh no, and oh, the stream delay. He went for the Tetris, he didn't need it. And that Maisie is gonna hang on and take game number 1. I try to save the chase down like as soon as possible. But of course, not every player is listening either, so I guess that doesn't matter. But anyway, let's get Maisie the point. There we go. Where is it? Hello. There it is. What did I do here? Oh, I gave a 5. So I guess everybody plays in a Swiss tournament. No one gets eliminated. They all just put up their records. But the weaker players get to play against weaker players, and the stronger players play against each other, but then they get ranked by how many they won. So I don't know. I don't get it. All right, new pieces. Like, the more you lose, the easier your games get. So the stronger the players who've won more play against the players who've won more. But then all their win-loss records are compared. See, that part doesn't make sense to me. But you have to get 3 wins to move on to the bracket. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, I guess if it results in the, on average in the, all right, let's get this started. C9 BECC. Okay, we're gonna get them started. Game number 2. Maisie versus O. Maisie up 1-0. I mean, if a Swiss bracket results on average with the more skilled players advancing, on average, then I guess it's fine. Whatever. But I just don't. There's something conceptually I don't understand. Yeah, if it works, then it works. I'm just, why go through all that when you could just play like a regular one? But it's fun to have more formats out there, and I'm in favor of it. If it's bringing people in and giving people some novel formats to play with, I'm all for it. Early on in CTM, it was all the Europeans were like, well, we need this to be a Swiss format, and they were very aggressive about it. Like, this is meaningless unless it's a Swiss format, and we need the Swiss format. It's got to be Swiss. And all I heard was just, and I'm like, I just want to make a regular human tournament, that like people understand, and that doesn't require me to have a computer. That's the other thing. It's like, you got to have a computer, right? Don't you have to have a computer? Like, you have to do what the computer tells you. It's like, well, I have a computer. I guess that's not a problem, but doesn't it mean it's not easily understood by just casual fan? I don't know. 188 for O, 128 for Maisie. You can just seed people by eye. Oh. What does it mean by eye? Just look at... Oh, that one seems better. I see. 174, Maisie, little misdrop there. 211 for O. This is round 2, so that means the winner goes to round 3, and round 3 is the top 16. All right, kind of interesting little spin there for Maisie. Trying to straighten this out. Maybe this will, guys, maybe this will be the stream where I finally understand the Swiss format, right? This might be it. See, I'm engaging with the people now who are explaining it. I'm asking questions. This could be the stream where I finally, after years, understand it. Doesn't the Morlando system need a computer? I don't use it anymore. I got talked into it. Challenge will do Swiss for you. Oh, but then you have to have a bracket that looks like Challenge, and it's like so bland and ugly. Yeah, random stuff of me. I get it. You're on both platforms. Thanks. You said it multiple times. I get it. 318 for Maisie. Thank you for watching even on one platform. Well, one platform will do, but thank you for the update. Why don't you be on all three platforms? Be on 2 YouTubes and Twitch. Oh, you are, like, be at both YouTubes, right? 405 for O, 366 for Maisie. The Morlando system is a very cool system. Don't get me wrong. It's a great system. But it added really a huge additional time layer to getting this whole thing launched. And I didn't really know how to do it. And every single month I would rely on like, oh, hopefully, you know, Marfram still is around and can just do this real quick. Like that was our process. Like, oh, just hopefully Marfram is always reading my Vandy channel and just comes through with a screenshot. And it was a whole additional layer of tasks that we had to do to resort the entire tournament. 503 for Maisie. It's a monthly tournament. It doesn't have to be perfect every month, you know? Like it could just be, if it's not 100% like, oh, the best players are absolutely ranked, it's fine. There's another month of tournaments. 506 for Maisie. 547 for O. Yeah, it's a great system. I'm 100% a fan of it in theory. It just got to be an additional, because yeah, it just got to be an additional layer of stuff to do. But it's great. If somebody out there wants to do a system of Morlando, I think that's great. 619 here for O on 19. 578 for Maisie. So 2 big transitions for these 2 players. Get rid of Morlando. Vandy wins tier 6. That's right. Pumpy knows. Pumpy like the info wars of Tetris. 703 for O, 685 for Maisie. Pumpy, are you going to try and sell us colloidal silver? 743 for Maisie, 714 for O. Nice flat burn of the T for O. I love it. TGM4 is bringing the Japanese to America. That's Pumpy. Pumpy, I think you need to have an Alex Jones character. Oh no, Maisie gonna top out at 755. And O is good in game number 2. Oh Oh no. I would watch Pumpy Heart just doing a Alex Jones style thing about Tetris. I would watch. Oh, with the F on the screen, but not an F in our hearts. Can someone help me? Random stuff in me. Go to the Discord and ask that. How are we going to help you in a random ephemeral Twitch chat? I was actually last night I was playing iPad Tetris. I was trying to play Nestris on my iPad with the controller. The controller was too laggy, but my Bluetooth keyboard was fine. Like, it was a little bit slower, but it was playable. I couldn't do puzzles on there because there's no pointer. So I was trying to do puzzles. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Yeah, wrong way. Sorry. Thanks. Okay. 95D342. All right, what was once a best of 5, now a best of 3 between O and Maisie. And, you know, we got through a Mega Masters, and we did not, as far as I can tell, unless someone can give me a clip or whatever, I don't think we saw the golden opening, if that's what we're calling it. The rainbow starter, the golden starter, the rainbow, whatever it is. The perfect 7 pieces to start off a Tetris game. You're from Alabama. You know the Alex Jones types too well. I lived in Austin, Texas for 18 years. So this is like his hometown. Okay, 71,000 for Maisie. Kind of a hang of that T-piece. I think he was trying to like double tuck it in there, but just got that first tuck in too early. That's going to slow him down a little bit. 95,000. Oh, 75,000 for Maisie. And there's a dirty for 122. Maisie finally dug out of that debacle. By the way, I missed some bits, so thank you to Mr. Spoopy with the 100 bits towards Swole Scooty's creatine fund. Thank you. Also, 200 bits. Don't drink on Tuesday nights, kids, says Mr. Spoopy. How about don't drink at all, kids? That's a good one. Mari says, I keep forgetting how Arcadian works, but I know it's similar to Swiss. See, I'm not the only one that forgets how it works. Okay? I'm not the only one. Mari also forgetting how a tournament format works. All right, a tuck and a Tetris for Maisie, 167, 207 for O. You think your pool format is pretty good? What about hot tub format? Pool format? What is your pool format? Somebody wants to know if O is on a plane right now. He's on another plane of existence. 220 for O, 204 for Maisie. It was little round robins that fed into single elim. Yeah, I don't hate those formats. I think those are fine. I like that. Oh, was Alex T drama in Mari's tournament? 274 Maisie, 274 O. Dirty Tetris for O, 299. Non-dirty, regular, boring Tetris for Maisie, 297. He kept not showing up. Alex T did not qualify for Masters this month. I don't know if that has to do with his shocking top 32 exit. Was it top 32 against Akatu? In Mega Masters? $370 for O, $389 for Maisie. Dirty for O, $394. Non-dirty for Maisie, $412. Tetris Maisie, $435, $416 for O. Now, the winner of this match will feed into a top 16 match, and that will be against, just Blue Scooty. 466 for O, 483 for Maisie. Of course, O, in virtue of his top 16 qualifier, does get a one-round bye. Maisie had to start in round one. $539 Maisie, $523 for O. You think best of 5 in Tetris takes too long for casual viewers? Maybe. I think best of 3 though just feels more arbitrary. Like, oh, okay, it's more abrupt and peremptory. Like, oh, it's over. Shoot. I think for DAS matches, best of 5 is not too long, but for like roller matches, I don't know. I think there's enough, 29 possibilities and things like that where I think it holds interest. So I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that, but if someone studied it, I wouldn't be all that surprised. Okay, 647 for O, 707 for Maisie. Make 19 start for Masters, says Bacon. Are you serious? I can't tell when people do that if they're memeing or if they're serious. 791 for Maisie, 722 for O. Then it won't take as long. Yeah, that's what we need. Listen, do you understand we're trying to run a tournament that is funded substantially through advertising? We need it to last. You know what I mean, guys? Okay, 856 for Maisie, 760 for O. The goal is not to just get through as quickly as possible. We gotta milk it a little bit. 19 start as an option. I like 18 as a start. It's time tested. $839 for O, $898 for Maisie. And, don't we already have enough short content? Does Tetris have to become, oh, well, we have to shorten it? Like, can't we just have an attention span for one thing in our lives? Maisie, not a very long span here. That's going to be a top out for Maisie at 973. But O is going to top out as well at 928 on 29. So Maisie will hang on and take game number 3 and go up 2-1. Summer B is here. 2:39 starts in the whole tournament in a half hour. Yeah, let's just get through it. All right, players. Pieces are here when you're ready. If you need to take a moment, that is fine. Any pinners? No pinners. This is your shot, Europe, to be a pinner, It's right during Europe time. Crisp says they're this is getting them through their work day or through their day. Trabus, thank you so much. 745F7A. 745F7A, yes. Okay, both players are ready. It is game 4. Maisie up 2 games to 1. O needs to win this one to force a deciding game 5. Yeah, so I'm thinking of cutting out the verbal countdown. Trying it out. Games 2, 3, and 4. Maybe if there's a decider, I'll do it again. So yeah, verbal countdown to start the match off. And then if it's a decider, to hype it up. Random stuff of me. You should get a Tumblr, like a Tumblr account, right? Or maybe a live journal. You're trimming time already, removing the countdown. People never satisfied. I know. I'm cutting out at least, I don't know, 15 seconds a match or whatever. All right, 84,000 O, 68,000 Maisie. You could cut out like half the 30 minutes before the match. What do you mean? You could cut out like half the 30 minutes before the match. I don't know what that means. The start. I don't know what you mean. 139 for Maisie, 157 for O. The pre-roll? No, do you guys understand? Like why you do that? You do that to... You're waiting for people to show up. We have to promote the prize pool. We have memes that we have to do in the rules. The rules are just memes at this point. We got to promote the... Like, do you... Guys. Guys, this is a Wendy's, guys. Okay? Yeah, and it's for the stream only. It doesn't go into like YouTube edited. 275 for Maisie, 252 for O. Like that has to be done. Honestly, I forgot to do it this morning. I woke up 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes before the stream actually started. I totally forgot to do my entire opening. I got like halfway through it, and then I noticed someone off stencil, and then I just got derailed. I was totally not in my right headspace. And that's after like 90 minutes of sleep, if that. So I forgot to do my whole opening. I didn't promote the rules or the Matcherino or anything, but some of you have come through in the Matcherino. 369 for Maisie, 326, now 348 for O. Speaking of the Matcherino, 40 codes to go, so use the Matcherino command if you're watching live. The second link is the one for the May Masters event. We have a spring-themed title. It's spring now. 2028 contribution into the prize pool. Speaking of, from Summer B, says, excuse me, guys, this is a Wendy's. Thank you, Summer B. Appreciate that. 40 claim codes to go. Also, contributions from Rogue Potato and Serial Number. Thank you very much for getting us started. $50 in the prize pool. Is it free to use the code? Yeah, you just have to log in, and you can do so with your existing Twitch or YouTube account. 426 for Maisie, 440 for O. Beards and Bacon says, I watch on YouTube level 39 on 2.5x. Only way to get satisfied. Yep. Just watch the level 39 portion 2.5 times speed. That makes that is fine. Guys, your brains are all, I mean, obviously that's a joke, but your brains are all fried, you know? Cut out the Tetris games and just post a 5-second screenshot of the final score. Yeah, I like where your head's going here. I like where your head's at, or where this is going. The mixed our idioms there. 480 for Maisie, 532 for O. $2 Canadian super chat from Lori. Thank you, Lori. Or a sticker, I think. It's either a sticker or a super chat, whatever it is. Thank you, Lori. 581 for O on 19. Tetris for Maisie, 530. Wait, Lori, are you another Canadian? I didn't realize you're Canadian. You've now been outed as a Canadian. All right, Maisie, 557, trying to find something for that right side. I think he was trying to find an L or a J or a line. What is it called? Long bar? No, I knew there was. Oh, it's a $2 tariff. Thank you for paying your tariff. 617 for Maisie, 632 for O. Canadian is not derogatory at all. It's a term of honor. A term of opprobrium. 664 for O, 646 for Maisie. Oh, no, not opprobrium. What's the opposite of opprobrium? Opprobrium means, what is the, oh, shoot. I just used a word wrong. Oh, my God. I'm wrong on the internet, guys. What's the word that sounds like opprobrium but means the exact opposite? 764 for Maisie, 706 for O. Vibranium? Oh my God. Tetris Maisie, 829. O gets the Tetris, 804. O ahead by 5 lines, back by 26,000 points. All right, O's board, level 27, peering in. It's just the worst level. Tetris for O, 876, 871 for Maisie. Another Tetris Maisie, 906. And a Tetris for O, and another Tetris for O. 949 for O on level 28. Tetris for Maisie, 946. Longbar does not get all the way over to the left for Maisie. Maisie gets it over, though. And as a DAS player, I'm like a little bit, you know, enraged by like, oh, someone made an adjustment, and then on the very next piece got a piece all the way to the left that high on the board. Like, wish I could do that. So we're on level 29. Both players with max outs. Maisie ahead by 25,000, though. Tetris is on 29 worth 36,000. Increased 1,200 every level. Yeah, we need the Alex Pumpy Jones podcast. I want that to happen. Oh no, Maisie with that T. That's going to be a problem. A58 for Maisie. See what happens. See if he can bring this down. Oh, with the Tetris into the lead here on 32. He's at A77. Maisie at A71. Another Tetris for B18. So O is in the lead by about 45,000 points. The board's starting to break down, and so is Maisie's. And O is going to outlast Maisie. Those two Tetrises are clutch for O on the 29 speed. And that is going to get him to a decider. Those last two Tetrises that he got. So clutch. Yeah, approbation. Yes. Thank you, Jesus the Frog. That is exactly the word. Yes. And it's not the first time I've mixed up the words approbation and opprobrium. I know it's a big problem that people face all the time. It's got to the point where I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I want to use that word, and I'm like, wait, which one is it again? And I mess it up like how all the time. All right, well, we are tied. Players, if you need to take a moment, you can. I'm going to give you your pieces. You've never heard of those words? It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to know all the words. It's just fun to know words sometimes. Of course, it's not fun when you get them wrong. 995982. Take your time if you need it. Don't worry, guys. I'll pin it. Excuse me. Now I get the hiccups. In music theory, people make up words all the time. I believe it. Okay. Two players are ready. Okay, what was once a best of 5, now a best of 1. It is decider time. Let's put that D on the screen. Let's get them started. O versus Maisie. The winner goes to the top 16 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Folks, if you are watching live, use the Matcherino command. That'll get you to the Matcherino. That is the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner. And they are Matcherino. We've been with them for several years. They handle all the collection of, prize funds and things like that. It's very easy to log in and contribute. And one thing they like us to do is to send people to that page. They have something called a claim code or a contribution code, and it's actually free. You just log in and you click on a button, and it contributes 25 cents to the prize pool every time you click it. There's a limit of 50 overall, but if you could go over there and just click where it says claim code, that would really help us out a lot. Would love to get those done early in the month so I don't have to keep harping on it. We got 38 out of the 50 of them remaining. You can go over there, and once you've clicked it, you can leave immediately. And there's another one in from G-Wall. Thank you, G-Wall. Appreciate that. Random Stuff of Me did one. This and That. Summer B. Tetris Cycling. Shianobi. P.S. Daniel. Ace of Primes. Chen did it. Zafira. Trabus. Ramble on Ian. Be like those people and go on over to the Matcherino and click on that button. All right, look at that. More of them coming in. Zella Zowie. Thanks, Zella Zowie. We're up to $51 in the prize pool. $235 for Maisie, $211 for O. I went to my merch store orders and I was trying to see if there were any unclaimed prizes so we could rerun them now, but no, everything's been claimed. Tetris Maisie 327, 325 for O. And yeah, this is a decider. The winner moves on to the top 16 to play against Blue Scooty. C-Dubs and Leo. Clicking that button. Tetris Maisie 419 through 83, 400 through 84 for O. $441 Maisie, $423 O. O with a T-tuck setup. Tucks the T. A little nice overhang setup with the S for the square. O gets a Tetris, $446. C-Dubs says, I'm a simple man. If 50-year-old Tetris man tells me to click button, I click button. Thank you, C-Dubs. Not quite 50. Getting there, though. Why am I still doing this at 50? Oh, my God. You know, I thought it was questionable for a 42-year-old man or 41-year-old man whenever I started this to be doing it. And now, oh, my God. 542 for Maisie, 519 for O. Because I have the experience, money, and time. I have two of those. I have two of those things. Actually, I have one of these things. I'm running out of money and I'm running out of time. But I do have experience. The match. Oh, yes. On YouTube, it does go over there. Yes. Sorry about that. Let me... What is it over there? Is it Nightbot on? I think it's Nightbot is on YouTube, right? Yeah, we'll get the link in there. Okay, we're into 19. Two huge transitions. 623 for O, 663 for Maisie. All right, I updated the command on YouTube. 716 for Maisie, 656 for O. A consequential game. 686 for O, 744 for Maisie. Are you going to find another person to take over Classic Tetris Monthly when you retire? No. I don't think so. 804 for Maisie, 726 for O. There's a Tetris for O, 755. I mean, what makes you think I'm going to retire? I don't know. I think people should build their own thing, you know? I don't know. I think it's kind of... 872 for Maisie. Take all my mistakes and make something better, right? You learn from all of them. I've made a ton. 906 for me, and started off on the right footing. You don't want to be saddled with all the CTM baggage, right? 907 for Maisie, 839 for O, level 25. You don't want to be like, yes, we realize the previous person running CTM is problematic, but we're taking this into a new direction. You don't want to be saddled with the Vandy legacy. 806 for Maisie, 885 for O. Tetris for 0987, A51 for Maisie. So it's really going to come down to level 29 because O is back by 70,000 points. Same line count. There's a Tetris for O. There's one in the middle for Maisie. O, a long bar there for O. Spamming those squares to the left. A triple Tetris, A67 for O. And another Tetris, A73 getting in. Maisie gets a Tetris, B37. So Maisie with the lead. Still, yeah, about 70,000 points still. Level 30 now. And I think players really have got to just think about trying to add on points. Survive here. Oh, that S to the left. Going to be a problem. Maisie holding out for the bar, kind of in a top-out spiral. And Maisie going to top out at B62, but O gets the B03. And it's really those first few levels of 29 that have been consequential. Maisie is going to take this one in a decider. This is Maisie's first month ever in the Masters event, whether 32 or 16. And Maisie has made it in to the top 16 in his first month ever. So what a performance. Maisie getting through two really tough opponents in Andrey and O, and a 16 seed difference in their in this upset, this seed upset. So GG's to you, Maisie. Great performance. And O, of course, always fun to have you and your various neck pillows and hats and outfits and ladders, and always fun to see you here. But players, wow, look at that. Maisie with the bracket upset, and we'll be moving on to the top 16 to take on Blue Scooty. So GG's to you. I'm going to go ahead and report this match. We'll take a look at our little situation. If my computer will cooperate here, and it's okay. There it is, finally. So O versus Maisie. Maisie wins in a thrilling decider, 3-2. Two gutsy performances. And Maisie, there it is, winner. We'll show our bracket, our beautiful bracket. All right, GG's again, Maisie. Congrats, and oh, again, GG's to you, Andrey, if you're still here. GG's to you. Carnation sweeps. Oh, do you guys remember Carnation Instant Breakfast? You remember that commercial? No, you guys don't. France, you don't know what it is. Australia, you don't know. But that thing is in my head. That commercial. Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. Remember that? If you're old, you probably know that. If you're old and from the United States or Canada, you probably know that. Okay, yeah, so that is our bracket situation. We have determined. Our pink bracket is done. We're all done. No, we're not. It's not done, but it's almost done. We've got 2 matches, but it is set. Yeah, you don't know that. You're from France. Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. You're old and you've never heard that? Are you serious? Come on now. Stop it. Don't make me Google. Don't make me find this on YouTube. Carnation Instant Breakfast, 1987. Let's see. Let's see if this is it. Hold on. Oh, this is it. Yeah. This is it. You guys don't know that? Every time you type Carnation, this is what I think. Hold on. Let me play this on the thing. What am I playing this on? I'm playing this on, let's see, sound secondary. There it is. Let's start it over. Can you hear this?
Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. You're gonna love it in an instant. So good and frosty, rich and tasty. Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. Carnation Instant Breakfast comes in 4 delicious flavors. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate malt. It's one nutritious breakfast you're gonna love. Carnation
Instant Breakfast. Oh my God. You guys gotta see that commercial. The end of that commercial was like just arbitrarily sexy for no reason. Like there's like Carnation Instant Breakfast in a champagne flute, and then she's like pulling up her lacy stocking on her leg. Like, what the heck? Why is that an instant? Why is that? Look at the end of that commercial, guys. That doesn't make any sense. What the heck? Like, the end of that commercial is just unhinged. What is she doing? Well, I just linked it in the chat, random stuff of me. Anyway, all right, well, what we've got here, let's start the music again rather than watching Carnation Instant Breakfast. I don't know why. It's not safe. It's safe for work, I guess. I mean, people look at you weird, but it's safe, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that is our pink bracket. So this is our top 32 situation. Let's refresh the whole thing. Oh yeah, we don't need to refresh it. There it is. You can see it. Bottom right of the top bracket, right? Blue Scooty versus Maisie. And that's going to feed into that left side match. No, the right side match, right? It's going to feed into, yeah, match 28. Okay, well, bracket qual scores. Here they are. Beautiful scores. There's your all-time winners. Here's the schedule, guys. All right, we've already done pink round 1 and round 2. That is in the books. Coming up today, later, 6 p.m. Central, 2300 UTC. It's going to be a solo match from May Dassmaster. It's going to be Joshua Tolles versus Miles. So that's a solo match. It's great. Breaks up my entire day. Ruins really my entire day, which is good, you know. Could have had a wide open day, but no, got to come back for 30-minute match. I'm just kidding. It's fine. Anyway, Aqua, that's tomorrow. It's going to be Wallbant, Fire Docs, and Deck. In fact, Wallbant is in Aqua in both brackets. In fact, I think Wallbant is the same seed in Masters and Das Masters. It is real. Yeah, Mega Masters finale. That's coming up Saturday, May 10th. It's going to be the third place match, Blue Scooty versus Netco, then the finals, Dog versus Sidnev. That is going to be wild. Thank you to everybody who contributed to the prize pool today. We're up to $52. There it is, dollars. Summer B with the direct contribution 2028. Thank you. 2022 from Rogue Potato, $5 from Serial Number, plus a whole bunch of contribution codes, including from Super Mark and Pumpy to close out the stream. Appreciate that. Want to thank our patrons. Double sticker, and community level patrons. Thank you very much. Mega Master, Scott Gray, Jay in the window, K9 watching Tetris, Tactor, Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. The Masters tier, bracket sponsor tier, Troy, Dan, Kim, M, Rogue, Potato, Cat, Kit, McMonkey, Mila. Thank you very, very much. Also, thanks to, well, we'll see. Here it comes. Ready? New followers on Twitch and YouTube, InvokeOM and Monkey Divina and Adam U. Twitch resub Kingsman, bits from Mr. Spoopy Skeletal 300, and super chats from Laurie H. Thank you all very much for that. Appreciate that. I've slept for 90 minutes, and I think, I don't know, should I stay up? What do you guys think? Should I just stay up and have a really good sleep tonight? Or should I like get into this terrible sleep pattern where you're just like, all right, now I'm going to sleep at 10 a.m. and then I wake up at 5 and then I'm just... I didn't fall asleep until about 6. Like I was up until about 2:30 preparing Masters. I set my alarm. No, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I was up till about 2:30, set my alarm for like 5 hours later. Couldn't fall asleep until about 6. So I think, yeah, I'm going to stay up the rest of the day. And then I'm going to try to get back on a good schedule, go to sleep at like 10. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. No, I don't want to go to... That's like poker. Back in the day, like poker, that was my sleep schedule, is like fall asleep at 5 in the morning, wake up at, 2 in the afternoon or something. Or even worse, like go to sleep at 11 a.m., wake up at 8 or 9 at night, play poker. I mean, that's like a poker sleep schedule. Anyway, folks, thank you all for hanging out. Really appreciate it. YouTube, we are about to dismiss you. Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. Wait, did Maisie win? Yeah. Here's your top 16. Maisie on the rise. All right, YouTube, you are dismissed. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later tonight for a solo match. Joshua Tolles versus Miles. That should be fun. All right, anyway, take care. Have a great day. Thank you. Have a nice day. All right. Bada bada bing, bada bing, bong, bong, bong.